Chicago Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starter, Shota Imanaga. How about a start?
Let's go, boys.
Ready to go? Here's Will Wilson. And we are underway. Check swing went around. That is strike two.
Champagne, I'm ready. That was 2 out of the game.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one into the
No, it's just a 12 back to the car. I gotta go out there and get it.
Gets him. One away on the drop third strike. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Raleigh, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ. Just underway here from Wrigley.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Rodriguez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down. Here's Josh Naylor. First offer misses badly for ball 1. And Naylor swings through that one. Pitch misses. Ball 2. In the dirt. And a payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Randy Arozarena swings through it for strike 1. In the dirt. 2 on, 2 outs. Called out on strikes.
Oh, that shit, yo.
Leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball and a strike. Foul ball there. Bunting, and he pops it up. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Here's Alex Bregman. In the dirt. Here's a 1-1. Swings through the sweeper. Bunts it in the air. Rivas takes it in for the out. And there's one away. So digging in, Michael Busch. And a foul ball. Comes up empty.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 down. In Happ up to him. In the air to left center. Rodriguez heads towards it. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Bunts it towards the mound. Toss to Naylor, and the inning is over. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now it's the Mariners DH, Connor Joe. Lifted in the air, right center field. Suzuki under it. 1 away. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Mariners.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets by him. Throw into third. And he's got no.
Why do you hesitate?
Leo Rivas next to hit. Second inning here, no score. That one fouled off, 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of this second. Here's Nico Ryan. Popped up first base side. Naylor gets under it. And there's one down. Carson Kelly digs in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Gets him to chase after that one. And he lays one down the left side. And that ball goes foul. It's a strikeout. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
If I were him, I wouldn't feel like I have to throw fastballs for strikes at this point.
Now that's... Here at Wrigley Field, here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Will Wilson. Swings through that.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
High fly ball, right field. Suzuki moving under this one. Then there's one down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He reached out a walk his first time.
I realize in real life, you gotta hit the strike, you gotta hit that box. If you hit that box, it's a strike in real life.
Fouled off down the right side. Top of the third, no score. And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's a ball.
Especially with 2 strikes.
I just found out today I really going to do this shit.
Caught him looking for the play. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one misses. 3-1 now. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Sia strikes him out for the second time today. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Alex Bregman now at the plate. He popped out his first time. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Fourth inning underway, no score. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Connor Joe up next for the Mariners. Flied to right his first time. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And a 1-2 again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Ref Snyder in the box now. Takes strike one. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
The M's looking to strike first. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Strike him out. Huge strikeout there. Back here in Wrigley Field, digging in, Michael Busch. That one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And now the DH in half. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop third strike, 2 gone.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Try to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Suzuki stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And the sweeper misses.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2 down, nobody on. And it's even up. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Out of line, out towards center. Rodriguez should have this one. Brings it in, and that ends the game. Here at Wrigley Field, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Just missed. And it gets by him. get to second with nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off the stick.
Rivas in the box, lays off for ball one.
Well, it looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Base hit into center field. And they hold him at third as the first run of the game is 90 feet away with no outs. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Will Wilson. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in there. It's 1-1.
Well, we finally have a score in this ball game. Sac fly, nice job of manufacturing a run, and that could end up being a big run at this rate.
Riley, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. And it's second. And there's a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings through for the 10. Strikeout number 8. So up next, Julio Rodriguez. Who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up the middle, base hit into center field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the field for the knock, but it's hit that.
Caleb Fieldball gets the ball now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Brings it in. And that's the... Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1. Swing into the miss. That's the sweeper.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Carson Kelly, the next cup to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps with over 8. Of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. The Cubbies down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Then he pops up the bunt. 2 down. And up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Jose A. Ferrer will take over here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
2 down, nobody on. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses the first inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Top 6, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. That one in the dirt, ball 1. And another ball. A little bit low. 3 balls, no strikes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Connor Joe getting ready to hit.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Mariners. That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Cole Young. Line, and that's a base hit. Arozarena flies around third. He is safe.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive in the center field.
Rivas swings through it for strike one. This one in the air right field. And there's two away. So digging in, Will Wilson. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Fights it off, we'll see another. Two on, two outs. Swing and a back here at the friendly confines. There we go, bottom six. Dansby Swanson stands in.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Into the outfield, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Puts a bunt down. Wilson. And that's a bunt single. That
come on with this goofy shit, man.
dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runner edges away at second. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And a foul ball. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Throws to first in time, and that is a big first out. The next Cub to hit. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2. A bunt, and it's popped up. 2 away. Now a chance for Ian Happ. 1 for 2. Tap foul to play. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Get the fuck out of here. We go to the
top of the 7th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Oh, look at the stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. On a line, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Randy Arozarena. Crow Armstrong on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that'll do it. Back here in Wrigley Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that time.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Anytime you rip a line drive.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 55.
Now here is Nico Horner. Out towards right center field. Young has a beat on it. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Kelly at the plate now as he chases after that one. That's to third. Rivas. The throw to second. What a double play that was. Ready to begin the 8th. In now is the Mariners DH, Connor Joe. In the air out to center. Armstrong takes it in for the out. 1 down. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Mariners. Ripped to short. Swanson fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Cole Young. Ground ball right side. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Matt Shaw now at the plate.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there's 1 down. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Bouncer to second. Flips it. Nicely done for the out. So back to the top of the order. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And a 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punches. Back here at the friendly confines. We go to the 9th. Leo Rivas getting ready to hit. That one the other way. Gets down. Base base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he whipped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. So Horner is second for 1 on the Bush. It's a double play. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one is lifted in the air. Shaw gets under it. And that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field, last chance for the home team. Alex Bregman digs in now.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Hammer, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very...
Got it. 1 away. 1 out man at first. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Ian Happ. And it's fouled off. The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
They apply the tag, and their runner moves up to second. So it's their last chance in this one. Comes off now for Chicago. Seiya Suzuki. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Bregman around third. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, exciting finish, but also a questionable decision to send the runner. That run isn't a decider, tying the game or putting your team ahead. So, scratching my head a little bit as to why they sent it, but ultimately a great play, and this is what you come to the ballpark for each and every game.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long